Hi, I'm Lynn Morgan, your slipper-shod pastor. Every so often, a story will pop up in the news, kind of like a perennial flower, in which a celebrity gets arrested, usually for being under the influence of something or other, and their arrest video gets leaked to the press. And as we see them being arrested, we often will hear them saying something to the effect of, "Do you know who I am?" with the anticipation that because they're a celebrity, they should be treated differently than you or I would be treated in similar circumstances. And when we see these videos, even though we might try not to, it's hard not to feel a little satisfaction that they're experiencing life the way that ordinary people do, which is when you get in trouble, bad things happen. We don't often get a chance to tell folks who are like that, claiming their privilege and wanting to be treated special, that they're not so special after all, that they're just like the rest of us. But in the gospel lesson for today, John the Baptist has just such an opportunity. Not necessarily one that he sought out, but one that presented itself to him because the high muckety-mucks came to hear him preach there at the River Jordan. And when they showed up, he did not treat them with the kind of deference that people in their position expect. Instead, he called them, as you may recall, a brood of vipers, and asked them who warned them to flee from the wrath to come. He goes on to say, "Bear fruit worthy of repentance. Do not presume to say to yourselves, 'We have Abraham as our ancestor.' For I tell you, God is able from these stones to raise up children to Abraham." John the Baptist put his finger right on it. It's not our heritage or our status that God's impressed with. It doesn't matter whether you're a member of St. Matthew's Church, although you're welcome to become a member of St. Matthew's Church. I'm always looking to receive new members, and if you'd like to join, please contact me. But God won't be very impressed with that. It's not that you were baptized as an infant in this church or in some other one. It's not your status or your position in society or even your participation in the church that matters. What matters is what John the Baptist said, that we bear fruit befitting repentance. And by the way, that doesn't mean being, all down in the mouth and sad all the time about our sinfulness. Bearing fruit worthy of repentance means that we're moving home towards God, that our lives are moving in the direction of the invitation that God offers to us to come home, to be in relationship with God, and to live abundant life. And so it doesn't matter how you got your start, or who you are, or where you find yourself right at this moment. If you're on the road home toward God, who calls you home, then you're one of God's children, and that's all that matters. Do you know who I am? I'm on my way home with you.